Thank you, Ann, and Secretary Mattis, thank you for those wonderful words, and John. It's hard to follow these guys, but I'll try. This will be brief. Secretary Mattis, President Lenchowski, honored guests, and members of the class of 2018. I have the honor of congratulating the class on behalf of Chairman Smith. He sends you his greetings, and we all wish him a speedy recovery from his illness. Your graduation today is indeed a cause for celebration, but also for hope. Let me try to explain. This class, like the classes before it, is the beneficiary of a unique education and therefore will play a key role in the destiny of our nation. And in the future, our children and grandchildren will inherit. That's why I'm involved in all this. In my 13 years as a trustee, I have come to realize how unique and precious is the education offered by the Institute. It is simply far and away, in my opinion, the finest graduate school of diplomacy and integrated statecraft in the nation. It's not even close. I believe it is vitally important for all of us to understand this, to understand why it is, and what the implications are for our nation's security and sound leadership in a dangerous world. IWP students learn how decent civilization and freedom can be defended while reducing the potential for kinetic warfare. You've learned about military power and diplomacy, but also how to recognize and discredit evil, to engage in the war of ideas, and to win hearts and minds. Through the use of integrated strategy, you have learned that some wars can be won without killing people. Indeed, winning without war is a key theme and policy goal at the Institute. The development of a grand strategy using the complete array of statecraft instruments led to the defeat of the Soviet Union and the end of the Cold War without firing a single shot. You've studied how this happened, and you've been taught not by career political science professors or ivory tower academics, but by some of the finest scholar practitioners in their fields in the nation. The IWP professors possess very unique and precious knowledge, difficult to find elsewhere. Collectively, they constitute a national treasure, in my opinion. Add to this an emphasis on American history and principles, Western Judeo-Christian moral philosophy, leadership character formation, and sense of mission, and you have attended, again, in my opinion, not just the finest graduate school of diplomacy and statecraft in the nation, but the only school which comprehensively addresses the values and intellectual foundation which should comprise American leadership. Yes, it's true. Much of this is ignored or missing in the curriculum and mission statements of our most prominent and larger foreign policy graduate school competitors. Many of IWP's graduates are performing magnificently today, and their principled leadership and effectiveness is being recognized by their colleagues in government. The Institute's reputation is growing, and our graduates are finding great jobs. Therefore, all of us at IWP are committed to expanding the Institute and ensuring its future to meet the urgent need for its graduates, you guys. So here's the good news. Our enrollment increased by over 23% last year and is poised for another very substantial increase this fall. We've established partnerships with a number of undergraduate programs and military academies, including, for example, Duke University, Villanova, and the University of North Carolina. This past year, we launched the nation's first professional doctoral degree in statecraft and national security, the first one in the nation. We are on the verge of offering the nation's first education program in cyber intelligence, not cybersecurity, but cyber intelligence. We are also working to grow the endowment to ensure the permanence of the Institute. You know, I've always liked the expression magnificent obsession. Those of us who are committed to the Institute of World Politics do share a magnificent obsession. I'm sure you'll agree. Now, here is what I want you to really remember. It is our hope, it is my hope, it is John's hope, and I'm sure it's the Secretary's hope, that each of you will discover and pursue a magnificent obsession in the context of your careers, that you will pursue it with dedication, with courage, humility, and prudence, that your knowledge of statecraft allows you to pursue policies for our country that preserve our liberty and prosperity while reducing the potential for war, and above all, that you lead with integrity and focus on a mission, on the mission, rather than your career. It will pay off for the nation and for you in the long run. The class of 2018 is joining the ranks of over 1,200 IWP alumni, many of whom are rising to important policy-making positions in government. There are many stories of IWP alumni performing heroically to protect our freedom. In the next few years, I expect to hear of your achievements, although I know some of you will toil in anonymity, and few will know of the service and sacrifices you've made for the nation. Your reward may only be the knowledge you've served well and faithfully. Please stay connected to our IWP family and participate as alumni. You have received the best possible education to succeed in your service missions. I wish you Godspeed, and on behalf of Chairman Owens, and good fortune in your careers and all your future endeavors. May you find great satisfaction in a magnificent obsession and in serving a cause greater than yourselves. Thank you.